Hi guys, Daniel here from Best Effort Gaming, and tonight, well, we're going to try again. I tried streaming the other day, but it didn't really work. We're going to be playing Hellblade, Senua'sSacrifice. So I'm going to be streaming at the same time. I'm just going to do this first intro bit because I did it on the stream last time, but I'll do the first intro bit just for YouTube, and then it'll be going on the stream, and then, yeah, we're recording at the same time, so if you miss out on the stream, you can watch it here on YouTube. So enjoy, I'm really excited. Hopefully the game doesn't crash like it did last time, but so far it's looking good, and that bloody graphics look amazing. I also saw on YouTube this like sort of patch that I entered in where you're a little bit further back because you are quite zoomed in to the back of Senua's's head. So we'll find out. I'm going to start again just for you guys, so let's go. So I'm going to try and keep as quiet as possible, and hopefully there's subtitles. Just can't remember if I put that back on, but we'll see. Let's do it.
Hello.
Beautiful.
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you.
Graphics look amazing.
Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. Why?
What?
He knows
Oh,
she's
that's
getting
really...
closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
It's supposed to be a massive head trip, this game,
There'll
so
be no more stories after
it's
this.
going to be real interesting. I've heard it's really, like, if you're not
Why is she doing this?
comfortable with this, you shouldn't play this.
He's already can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you.
You know the health advisor. It's creepy as. It's so exciting.
They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new. They've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking?
I can't look.
It's an hell.
Look, up ahead. You see it?
It's Theon Greyjoy.
You promised you
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
I'm really liking the audio as well, because it says at the start to wear headphones because it's coming from all directions. So it's getting really creepy, like the whisper in the corner or the whisper up here, and I'm just like, oh, it's coming from everywhere.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick.
Still can't look around.
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
Ooh, that's creepy.
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching?
Who's watching?
They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel
Ooh, we're
it?
getting close.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be?
Oh, good.
You'd think she
Thought the game glitched there. A little technical issue, but it didn't crash, so It's a positive.
The darkness. It just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try to
So many
ignore it,
dead bodies.
turn away. It's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel me. Senua. If I pronounced that wrong before, it's
You might
Senua.
think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Almost there. Here we go. Getting ready. It is a little bit jumpy. I might try turning the graphics.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late.
So I think we're the voices in her head, or
No one will
that's
judge
who's
her.
talking.
No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
Oh, yep, their voices. But is it us?
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you two have a part to play in this story.
Oh, she's talking to us. Alright. You can move now. Cool. Let's do it.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
Oh, that's so...
Come on, closer. She can't focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Liberty across the eastern sea.
I hope I don't have to write this down.
Leads north.
Can't remember all this.
Dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river.
9
You'll
nights.
find a bridge covered in gold.
So I've heard this game goes for about
The Hell
7 hours all up,
goes
if you
from
go
there
start to finish, so
across
it's
the
not too
river
bad.
of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Alright, that's it. Let's continue. More dead bodies. So many dead bodies. Oh. That's it. Oh, that's creepy. Something's coming. Needs to run.
Yearns for life, hungers for it, like a pack of wolves on a hunt.
Of course we're not stopping. Something's coming, isn't it? Ooh. Do I have to go that way?
was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him. They're calling
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Alright guys, so I'm either going to have a webcam or not in the little corner because I'm using Elgato now because OBS seems to be scuffing up the game. This already looks a bit better, and so I'm not streaming it now, I'm just going to be solely recording it and hopefully put it up a bit tonight just because I want to play it. It's out now and OBS seems to be screwing up the game, so hopefully there's no more technical issues. It looks like it's working now, so let's give it a crack. If you can't see me, I'll just be talking every now and then, but if I can get it all working, hopefully you can see me as
The
well.
bridge to Helheim.
Much better. Seems to be working so much better now.
She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Where to go? Oh, I got it here. Nope, that's not.
The Northmen speak of 9
Oh, so yeah, it is Norse
The world of men
mythology.
called Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in
Try and
Jotunheim.
pronounce one of them.
The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim.
And that's where we're going.
That is where you must travel.
Don't fall. Oh, thanks, boys.
Quickly, come, quick.
Just drop down. You're not safe.
Down. Whoa.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait,
Who's this?
who are you?
It's just a memory. Truth? Is that you? Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's lost.
An old fool.
He's not
truth is my
Sounds like my cough.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates.
Oh, so he's gonna help us.
Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Use your eyes. She's looking closer. She needs to look closer and see it.
Oh.
It's near. Focus, and you will find it.
Ah.
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Cool.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
Going to
It's
hell.
dangerous. Follow it.
F. I keep remembering that F is
Where will it take you? It's
interact.
good work.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price.
I would do this.
Carry my stories with you,
Cool.
and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Don't look down, that's all it's letting me do.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away.
I wonder if he's real.
They weren't
Or
real.
it's just another
But what good is that
voice.
when we are always here?
It's creepy.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge,
Do I?
pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for
Oh,
you to
yeah,
make
she will fall.
that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Ooh. It's not too hard, but I can see why you can get vertigo in this game. Another talking point.
The world of the dead is ruled by
Oh,
the
nice
giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead.
Oh, so
To
that's what we're
Hela,
doing.
your Dillion was sacrificed. And with her, you must bargain.
Gonna save her husband and bring him back to life. Achievement!
Stay back. Look at him. You have to open it.
Fight
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Mhm. Who's here? I think he's gone for Blessed Fairy. And blurry.
You took him from me. I beg you.
cool. No, it's weird. Ooh. What's going on? Alright, here we go. That's a creepy dude. How do you dodge? Block is left control. That would be helpful. Whoa. This is not going well. What's this block evade is spacebar? Haha. That makes sense. Fade into him. I like games where you can block. Oh, counter. Oh. Someone told me that we... Oh, she's still on. How do I fight these people? They're invisible. To focus on him or something? I don't understand how to fight these people. Oh, I think I'm meant to die. Maybe? Yeah, that's meant to happen. I think. Oh no. That's creepy. Oh.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain, and does not reason. It is wrought, and now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
I think because I've zoomed out. Ooh. Grow each time you fail. Ah, so that's where it's gonna. Oh, yeah, because I read it. Delete you say if you die too many times. So I guess if you die too many times, and the rock gets to your head, you die. Oh, yep, that's terrifying. And it didn't let me choose what difficulty I wanted to do. I wanted to do it on easy, so that I could just go through it. That's a cool feature, though.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul.
I swear that's his head.
But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it.
So to fight more
The god
people.
of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Exciting.
It won't open. Why won't it open?
Why
The
can't
Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing
Has to find
but
two gods.
darkness.
two gods?
Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south.
Which one do we go first?
They say
Left or right?
cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave
wait till
life
it's finished
to the
talking.
dripping ice.
Oh no, there's not many anymore. I'll let him talk when we come back.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Oh, if I die here, too many times, means I can just go back to the start.
She found the wretched old
Not too
fool
far.
on her way back from the wilds. An outcast was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him.
Anyone watches, just let me know if you see any
Sword.
hidden
Like her.
objectives.
He spoke of his own dark
Oh, what was that?
the Northmen.
Oh, I was meant to do that.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons. Some of us
Very
further
trippy.
than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
There's a lot of different voices in this game. Yeah, it looks stunning. And
Can you see the fires?
I don't want to go into it yet. I want to do some objectives. I think that's where I need to go. So I have to look over here. What else is where I go next? Oh, that's encouraging.
No.
Am I meant to focus on that? Looks like. Oh, that's the way it is. Can't jump. Oh, another game where I can't jump. So frustrating.
Take him down. Take him down now.
Is there anyone behind me? Doesn't look like. Oh shit, he's dead. What? Stabbed to the heart and killed him. It's definitely a
They
game
surrounded you.
not based on combat, which I like. I've gone through some of these games where it's just like killing wave after wave after wave.
He's down. Finish him. Finish him. Strike him.
Oh, dodge.
Finish him.
Wanted to take his head off.
I can still smell it. Sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh.
Well, it's not something to be happy about.
And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too?
Maybe that's what I was meant to focus on before.
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Yeah. Found one. Oh, I gotta find another one. Cool. Nope. Oh.
The path to Hellham is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead.
Oh, is it not dead already?
Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Oh, that was a good crack.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of,
Oh, you got north.
I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
The subtitles are different. Oh, what? I didn't see that. I wonder how health works. Do I stay hurt or?
It's nearly over.
Double check he's not dead. I knew it.
He's gone. Behind you.
Oh, that's cool. Good voices.
He's stronger than you. End it. End it now. It's nearly the end.
Yes. Oh, the door is open. The way is shut. It was made by those who dare, and the dead keep it.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Didn't they just sacrifice all
Find
their
the fire,
guards?
Senua, to follow the path to soot.
Cool. Ooh, trippy. Gotta say I jumped a little bit there. Oh, that place That's cool.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Yeah, it's a massive intro, man.
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. The buyer. Cert is through there. He's waiting for her.
Which way is it going?
How will she get through? She'll need to find another way. Truth, scent. Find your own way. There's always another way. There's always a way. Find your own way. You just have to find it. Truth is waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting.
The Northmen tell this story.
So like
Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Okay. He's done.
Another gate. Another gate. She needs to find
Sacrifice.
another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Let's do this. How's her arm? Still good.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it? And then
Everything will burn.
concentrate.
Exactly.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't.
It's a straight
won't be
line,
able to
guys. That looked a lot smaller when I read to it. It's just that way, guys. I know where the path is. Another talking point.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword. And at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
How's that a victory? Just burn the whole world with fire. Crazy Norse gods. Well, this is going to be fun if everything's
The
on fire.
Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Yeah, let's see this way I can go. I can go that way and jump down. Alrighty. Okay. That's creepy that these are, they're probably all people. Ooh, what's that? Oh no, I guess you can die. That's probably the creepy bodies. Those guys. Come on, you can make it. You can do it. Yes.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods
In your
abandoned me. I am alone.
Oh, another one.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt. The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday.
I'm so excited for Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, the
So
destiny
funny.
of the gods.
Just to change the tone
Asgard
a
will
little
be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There's nothing. The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua,
How'd you lose so badly?
I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Where do I look? It's telling me to look somewhere. Ah. Cool. It's one down. What's the talking about? Where is it? Where is it? Yes, there we go. Found it. The doors shall open. Alright, running time. Let there be fire. said when she puts her sword away. Keep going. Just back over his body. Oh, that is just...
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your word to the cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
First one seemed to disappear. Go that way. On the door we'll have to find runes for. Can't run into the thing. Don't know which way I'm meant to go. Let's go across the house and have a look. There's only 14 achievements in this one. Hope you don't mind me running around. Graphics look amazing anyway, so it's pretty cool. Ooh, talkie.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar.
I like this about this history and mythology.
And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
It's good you have to read all this, like it makes it a lot nicer. Cool. Shortcut. Is there any point to that? Guess not. Just for those. Maybe the achievement is listening to all these talkings, which is cool. I like it. It's better, yeah, as I say, better than reading it. 3 rooms. You never find it. Thank you.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose,
This way.
I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to.
Oh, she
But
did.
here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
All I'm thinking is Lollipop Chainsaw where she's got the head on the side. I've never played that. Where is the P? Kidding, right? It was there. That was a tough one. Doesn't let me slide. I'm just splinters and cuts and all that shit. And they're already dead hand. And then the metal. There we go. Never did that one. all of them.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of certain and escape my darkness, then so can you.
And we're gonna fight another one. Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Run!
That's really stick. Oh, yeah. Oh, my hand is stuck to it. Oh. Did I die? Nope. Thing's still the same. Come back here. I'll do that again. I did die. What?
I ran, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on!
That's weird.
Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Through the fire! And down and
Aha! Must have gone too quickly last time. I'm not on fire. Oh shit. At least it's not that quick. I was expecting like 4 deaths or something like that and never get my arm. I guess you just gotta run through it. Death count is at 2.
I ran, Senua! Run!
Guess
Run!
he's gonna run.
Through the fire! Keep
That's it.
running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Run, Senua! Through the fire! And down and
Cool. Don't talk. I think this is touchstone. Oh, she saw another vision. I guess, maybe. I better not be dead again, because I open. That was weird.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
I wonder who she's talking to. Her head?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
I believe in you. You know that. Just Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
That's cool. Oh, Jesus.
I might cheat you from your number and forever be in debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight now!
There's blood. Stop him. Stop him now. Stop him. What's he doing?
Oh, that's bad. Oh, what?
Search is getting stronger. Stop him now. Stop him.
Kind of cool to see how it do it. Oh, well. No, come on. Get up, get up, get up. Shit. It's not looking good for my saves, guys. I feel. Oh, what?
Defend yourself.
I said it faded sideways. I guess he does it one more time. Fuck. Get up, get up. run towards him? He's open. Well, one way is open. Cool.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. And I won't go to hell.
I die free. Knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have.
Cool.
To find your answers. Your quest.
And there we go, achievement. I think we get an achievement every monster we kill. Alright, so I think that's a perfect spot to finish part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. It'll probably be a bit longer because you got the opening cutscene, and sorry at the start it was a bit jumpy, but now that we're just recording it, it seems to be going pretty well. So I'll see you in the next part. Thanks guys.